morning.
Okay, wait, I need to hire a phone holder. I need a phone holder.
Somebody hold.
Hi, I'm Ben Greenfield. I'm at the Organifi offices. The Organifi offices down here in San Diego, where there's people cleaning turmeric off the floor because they get so crazy here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make waffles. We're gonna make not just any waffle, but we're gonna make high protein waffles. I need to set my phone on Do Not Disturb so nobody calls me while we're doing this. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. Yo. Okay, cool. Oh, you are lovely. Okay.
Can you hear this song too? This is
Hello, you are my lovely phone holder.
What's the name of this?
There you go.
Dance with somebody? I love this song.
Yes.
All right.
So how do we get these fired up?
So,
We gotta turn these on.
in the meantime, while Drew is turning these on, let me tell you about what we're about to do
Yeah,
here.
tell them about what we're doing.
So, normally a waffle is basically. Am I allowed to curse on your Facebook page?
Yes.
Or are there children watching?
Be careful.
Normally, a waffle is just like a giant square-filled load of shit that you dump into your gut, and then it pokes a bunch of holes and creates a bunch of inflammation because of all like the gluten and the vegetable oils and the whipped cream and all the other stuff you throw on it. But what if, in a perfect world, we could create a waffle that did things like built muscle, digested itself because it had a bunch of digestive enzymes in it, gave you a bunch of superfoods. That's what this stuff does. Can we get a close-up on the label? Pea protein, quinoa, hemp, amylase, protease, lipase, lactase, and cellulase. That means this waffle digests itself with no stress to your digestive system. And, of course, lots of protein, lots of fiber, not many of the carbs, not much of the gluten. This really is an awesome tasting protein, by the way. Like, I don't get hired to like look nice on Facebook and say that. Like, I actually do.
He is in great shape.
I actually do
So
like
listen
the
to
way
this.
this tastes.
Show him some abs.
Like,
Show him some abs.
We've
been doing sweaty yoga.
Here, we'll both do abs. All right. Abs.
No. You got it.
They're not gonna do
I don't
abs.
have abs.
You have abs.
This guy's shredded.
I've seen your abs.
All right, here we go.
Boom. Abs.
There we go.
Okay.
I got more hair. I got more hair on.
I didn't actually see the recipe.
All right, here we go. So it's easy. We got 4 scoops of Organifi.
And you go with the
protein.
vanilla, not the chocolate.
Yeah, let's get this bag out of here so you guys can see this. You want in on this action? We're going vanilla for these.
Okay, 4 scoops.
2. I always add a little extra too.
If you guys have questions, by the way, as we go, or your own additions, go for it.
So if somebody wants to be a champion on this too, make sure you leave the ingredients below.
If you here's a tip. Here's a little biohack. If you can get your hands on colostrum capsules, or colostrum powder, then that amps up the gut health of this even more. Okay. I've done this at home before. Added colostrum to like donuts and pancakes. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay.
Little cinnamon.
Cinnamon stabilizes the blood
even
sugar.
The smell of it increases cognitive function by 15%.
Cinnamon, peppermint, and rosemary. Now make sure that your cinnamon doesn't say on this one, but if you want it to control blood sugar, make sure it's Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon.
Yeah, that's Ceylon.
Also make sure if it is Ceylon, you use what they've shown in the studies to actually lower blood sugar, which is 2 teaspoons, not the paltry 1/8 of a teaspoon that Drew just put in. So there. That is enough to control blood sugar.
All right, 2 eggs.
So 2 eggs. Make sure these are organic, cage-free eggs. I do not have the talents to go one-handed. Go two-handed. Make sure you get the yolks in with the eggs. Remember, proteins in nature are found with fats, not without. Egg whites suck.
Yeah, a little bit of baking powder.
Okay, a little bit of baking powder.
2 of these.
2 teaspoons
That's
of baking
what they're
powder.
telling me. Or just 1 giant.
Usually I go with 1 teaspoon of baking powder.
1 giant.
Two is going to be a lot.
And then coconut oil.
We're digging the bottom of the barrel with the coconut oil, but
we've already made like 40 waffles, guys, for the whole entire office.
Yeah, well,
Ben just got here, you know.
I just got here. I've been swinging kettlebells. I'm hungry. I just went through a kettlebell training with the 2017 World Kettlebell Champion. He can take 2 72-pound kettlebells and do a clean and jerk for 10 minutes, 53 reps. And he and I just trained in Drew's garage.
So a little bit of water.
Okay, and you gotta kind of whisk it as you add the water. So and you guys can get a close-up, but you don't have to stand. Don't worry, yeah, Drew and I won't bite. Come on over. Come on.
Check it out.
Come
on. Check it out.
Come on over. Come on over. We might need just tad more,
water?
just like a little bit more water. And if you guys want like a thicker waffle that's even more flavorful, or if you're like a meathead and you want to build muscle, use freaking coconut milk, or use, you know, like a good cane syrup-free almond milk or something like that.
There you go.
Rather than water, if you want even more calories. And, you know, heavy cream, that works pretty well too.
Or you can put a little more fat in there too.
Right, you can put a little more fat in there. That's right.
Calories.
Okay. Anybody want to lick this?
All right, so our waffle maker's ready.
Okay.
We got to put some butter on this.
We need some lube on the waffle maker. This waffle maker's already lubed.
We don't need any lube on here.
Comes pre-lubed. All right, where is our little spoon or spatula or something we can use to dole? I guess we can just
Watch
use
your
this.
hands, brother.
Okay. All right, here we go.
We don't want you to get burnt in the office.
Boom.
There it is.
I'm a pretty litigious guy. I'm gonna see if I get
Come
burnt.
over here.
Yeah. Our phone holders are acting like we're gonna bite Drew, or like we didn't take a shower this morning.
Well, I didn't take a
Drew
shower.
and I are clean guys. We just did a little Tai Chi this morning.
Wow, look at this.
Okay. Here we go,
Tai
baby.
Chi this morning.
Yeah, Tai Chi. Great. I'm doing 100 days of Tai Chi in a row. It's called a gong. You choose something like that. You do 100 days of it in a row.
Good here.
I think we're pretty good. Yeah. It might not be super
Close
duper.
this.
But you know, I'm gonna put a little bit more on this one, just so we just get like a super thick waffle. Now, normally, so I wash my hands. We'll say this will be my waffle because I'm gonna do this. And then,
Somebody get this guy a wipe for his hands.
oh,
This
are you
guy's
kidding me?
disgusting.
My mouth is a wipe. Watch this. That's what she said. Okay, there it goes. This is how I cook.
All right, so here we go. We got the waffles in. It's going to be quick, and we're going to have breakfast. And it's literally the healthiest breakfast. You can put a little almond. Look at the toppings.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
Ben, have you seen the toppings we got?
Okay.
This is grade A
Come on
maple
over here.
syrup. Loaded with minerals. Okay, we got coconut flakes, more good fat.
Oh, amazing. Coconut flakes,
I don't know who got this butter, but we need to let them go.
butter. Oh, it's not
This is
grass-fed?
not grass-fed. We need to throw this away.
Toss that. You got some organic honey,
Yeah,
some
look at
peanuts,
this.
butter. And by the way,
Sunflower butter, seed
okay,
butter, right
important anecdote. I know this sounds like a rabbit hole, but peanut butter. There's only 2 companies I'm aware of that actually make peanut butter that doesn't have aflatoxin mold in it because it's grown in a dry and arid climate. Arrowhead Mills and Maranatha. So if you are going to do peanut butter, if you don't have issues with like legumes in your gut or anything, those would be the 2 to go with, Maranatha or Arrowhead Mills. So just note to self, not that I'm a peanut butter fanatic, and I just told a bold-faced lie because I love peanut butter. When I was a bodybuilder, I used to dip hot dogs in peanut butter. That was what I
Hot
would have for
dogs and
lunch.
peanut butter. When you were a when were you
I
a
just
bodybuilder?
I just get the wieners and
I
dip
just
the-
thought you were one of the best obstacle course racers. Not a
I used to weigh more than you and was 3% body fat. I was 215 pounds, 3%.
You got photos? Can
Before
we
I
show
got you want to see a photo?
Yeah,
All right.
show us a photo.
I need a phone.
We're gonna pop it up.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Hold on.
So do it.
Hold on right here.
I think this thing's almost done. Smells good.
Drew, keep the crowd entertained while I
You know what, guys? I've never used this waffle maker, and I don't know how to open it.
turn it over. I'm gonna get waffle.
Oh, I got a baby waffle.
I'm gonna get waffle juice all over my computer. But
We
that's
got
all
baby
right.
waffles, Ben. Yours looks a little better.
Yeah.
We need plates here.
I think.
Here we go.
I think yours might be a little smaller, but I'm hazarding a guess that you've already had a waffle this morning.
I haven't had anything, buddy.
Oh wow.
I'm in a fasted state, Ben.
On the other side, I only have like the lower res version of my computer. So it's a little grainy, but here you go.
So Ben
Alright.
used to look like
So this was at 215 pounds.
this. Jeez, look
No,
at this
that was when I used to eat a lot more waffles. A lot more waffles. That was lots of waffles, Ben, right there. So
how'd you make the
alright.
switch? Like, what was the transformative?
I
place?
took up Ironman. I took up Ironman triathlon,
Really?
which required me to do a lot more kind of endurance training
got a
that
beautiful plate.
essentially catabolize. Oh, that's not crispy. You got to get crispy.
Mine's
I leave my waffle on there for. Who likes their waffle crispy? Comment in the Facebook session if you're a soggy waffle.
So here we go.
Versus like
We got
me.
our
I leave it on there
gluten-free
even after the
peanut
little
butter.
bell goes off. And I
gonna
press
load
it down a little bit. Is anybody out there, like me, one of those people who likes the waffle immediately burnt, super crispy?
And
If so,
already
comment
looked out, okay.
and say, hell
So I'm gonna put
yeah.
a little maple syrup on this as well, just a little bit.
It's just a fine line between
Here we go.
not burning the waffle and getting.
Do we have cacao nibs or anything, you guys?
It's got to be cacao nibs.
Yeah,
No
you need
waffles
some
complete without
nibs
cacao
down
nibs.
there. Coconut.
By the way, phone holder. Is anybody asking any questions as we go? If so, I will reply. If anyone
Look
has
at
any
this.
burning waffle questions.
Coming together.
Okay, now it's starting to get crispy. We need about like 30 more seconds, and then it's going to be crispy.
And this guy's ready.
Okay. Any burning
I'm
waffle
almost done
questions?
here. I'm gonna put cacao
So
nibs.
let
and I'm
me
ready
let
to
me give you the summary here.
So we're gonna put
Protein powder,
So the-
eggs,
Yeah.
baking powder,
So
a little bit of
guys comment
cinnamon,
below. Let us know if
and
you
coconut
want
oil.
protein waffles.
Put it on the waffle, and then use your toppings of choice. And remember what I said, you could add a little colostrum in there if you really wanted to. Here's one other tip for you.
Things like that.
Drew, your folks are going to want to hear this tip too.
Okay.
Instead of water or coconut milk or almond milk, this was an idea for my little boys, my little 9-year-old boys who cook. And this is for your joint health and your gut health. What you use to mix up the waffle mix, guess what it is, Drew?
I don't know.
Bone broth.
Really?
You use bone broth. So you use that instead of water as your mix, and it's amazing.
That's
because
smart.
it's just chock full of amino acids and
Yeah.
all sorts of crazy stuff. So there
Oh
you
my
have
God.
it. All right.
Dude, wait till you try this.
Okay. Okay.
So good.
I already tried the batter. I know it's good.
Mmm.
Okay, here we go. Do we get anybody who actually is a crispy waffle fan?
Yeah, there's
Still
actually
not
Gotta
a
be
few.
crispy, man.
It's got to be crispy. If I'm going to eat a waffle, because as you guys know, I typically don't eat a lot of carbs until the end of the day, because I just realized this doesn't have carbs in it. Anyways, though, if I'm going to eat a waffle, which I rarely do, I want it to be super duper crispy. Super duper crispy. My waffle's got to rock. It's almost there. You can tell by the smell. Got about like 20 more seconds, doesn't it? 5, 4, 3,
All right.
2,
Here we go.
1. Waffle up. Oh, is that the gold?
This is the goal. Have you
Oh
tried
my
this
gosh, dude. So, you guys, check this out.
stuff? Yeah, have some more.
This is a turmeric
Right
latte
here.
that is comprised of what's the ingredient list? It's turmeric. By the way, if you go to bengreenfieldfitness.com/Organifi, code Ben get you 20% off of this or the protein powder.
I'll leave a link below for
This
you
stuff
guys.
is so good. Okay, here you go.
Thanks, brother.
Cheers. All right,
So
cool.
This goes really well.
Now, whoa, now it's time to eat my waffle. That does. You could almost dip your waffle in that instead of dipping your waffle in coffee. See that
dip it in
color?
this, Ben.
That's the way I like my waffle, like just almost
What do you want?
burned.
You want peanut butter?
Okay, so I'm gonna go with a little bit of.
How are you gonna do this?
Here's how I'm gonna do my waffle. I'm gonna go with a little bit of peanut butter. You can get a close up of this if you want. A little bit of peanut butter. And go with now. Normally, if I was at home, I would go with just like a touch of almond butter, and then what I like is a little sprinkling of cacao nibs, and just a touch of something creamy, like a dollop of yogurt is perfect. Just like a dollop of like a good fatty yogurt, so you get some creaminess on it. So we'll go with some coconut flakes, and what else do we have here?
You want some acidic jelly?
I don't want any jelly. I'm not a fan of jelly. This looks pretty good. Maybe a touch, just like a touch of something sweet. We got honey, or we got maple syrup. We'll just do a little bit of maple syrup here, just enough to give it a touch of flavor.
So Ben usually eats
Boom.
his carbs at night too.
Yeah, I say,
Ben, tell us
more
about
cinnamon.
that.
So if you save the majority of your carbohydrate consumption until the very end of the day, what happens is your body absorbs those carbohydrates and allows you to utilize them for the next day's workout, whatever you need to use them for the next day. But this allows you to stay lean, provided that the entire day you don't touch a shred of carbs, aside from just like vegetables, spinach and kale and that kind of stuff. Very end of the day, that's when you eat your red wine, your dark chocolate, your sweet potatoes, your rice, anything like that. And ultimately, the best case scenario is you also do a workout at the end of the day right before that, so your muscles just suck up all those carbohydrates, store them away as glycogen, and that's a way to teach yourself how to be a fat-burning machine, because you're burning fats all day long, but not get a lot of the hormonal deficits of long-term carbohydrate depletion. So it's basically this cycle: fat burning all day long, carbs in the evening. And this works very, very well for athletes, especially who feel like they get kind of blah if they restrict carbohydrates too much. But it just requires you also being very good until the end of the day, and then you get your carbs. So that being said, I'm gonna take my bite of waffle.
Let me know what you think.
I feel like a savage not eating it with a fork and a knife. I'm trying to break this fork. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Moment of truth,
Pressure's
baby.
on.
Dum 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 dum. Here,
Here we go.
Here.
Pressure's on, Ben. What do you think?
here, here. Okay. Whoa. That's a good waffle. I always never, you know how like on the cooking TV shows,
Yeah.
you can't tell if they're BSing or not. They go, you can tell they're going to spit it out in the next few minutes. I'm not going to spit this out. It's actually a good waffle.
No, I love it.
Still, you know what though? I'm gonna be straightforward because when you make a waffle out of protein like this, admittedly, it is going to be a little bit drier than like using a traditional flour. So I would normally put like some kind of a yogurt or coconut milk on this because it's a little bit dry. Now I left it on there a little long, but know that your protein waffle, if it is dry for you like my favorite is yogurt. There's a little bit of full fat yogurt on there. Amazing. So there you have it. Thank you for watching.